Hello everyone, welcome to this week's English PDPR Form 4. I am teacher Vilanda and I will be your guide on this week's lesson. Okay, so this week we will learn more on email. Okay, email is in your SPM paper 2 part 1. Okay, email adalah soalan essay yang paling senang untuk kamu jawab. Okay, very easy to gain marks. But if you are unfocused, okay, sangat-sangat mudah juga untuk kamu miss marks, okay. So we are trying to refresh our minds so that we can avoid getting below 15 out of 20, okay. So before we write our essays, specifically on email, we look at this writing pyramid, okay. So your teachers this year have already taught you on how to write essays. So this is just to serve as to help you refresh your minds lah ya. Okay. So English essays usually consist of 5 paragraph, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kadang-kadang ada 6. Depends on your question lah. But the first, ini senang ba actually. The first paragraph is usually introduction. Second, third, fourth is content. Last paragraph is conclusion. Tapi kalau this is for essay-essay yang lain. But kalau untuk email, usually content kadang-kadang boleh sampai 4. And then usually with the last content dia bergabung. Okay, bergabung dengan conclusion. You'll see what I'm talking about next ya. Okay, after writing pyramid, we look at writing formula. Okay, so writing pyramid is overall essay. Writing formula pula adalah sentence, ayat, sentence in your essay. Okay, so ini lebih mendalam lah. Writing formula, okay, kalau mau menulis essay kamu, obviously dalam essay ada perenggan. Dalam perenggan ada ayat-ayat. So, dalam perenggan kamu mesti mula dengan CD, cohesive devices. Cohesive devices adalah penanda wacana, diikuti dengan point, isi, elaboration, penerangan, example, contoh. Usually memang semua essay macam tu. Tapi kalau email, tidak wajib untuk kamu tulis example. Kalau ada, better. Kalau tidak dapat fikir, tidak dapat cari example pun, jangan paksa diri. It's fine without example. Okay, hopefully you are fine in this part. So we move on ya. We move on to email format. Sebelum tulis email, mesti kita belajar format. Okay, kalau untuk format, kita tengok yang first. Okay, kamu ini pilih, this is your options lah ya. You can use dear and then nama, name orang itu. Atau you can just paling senang, very easy, you tulis hi, comma, and then you sambung with your essay. No problem, okay? So this is what we call, yang hitam ini adalah hitam ini adalah your introduction. Ingat tadi writing pyramid, so this is your introduction ya. How are you? I hope you are fine. I want to tell you about. Di sini adalah your topic sentence. Usually kamu akan dapat ini pada soalan kamu, soalan email. Okay? And then we sambung dengan our isi pertama. Remember tadi writing formula di sini ya, writing formula kita akan mulakan perenggan kita dengan CD. Sini, yang merah adalah CD. Penanda wacana diikuti dengan point number 1. Isi pertama. Bila kita bagi isi, obviously kita kena bagi juga elaboration. Okay, elaboration kepada isi, penerangan kepada isi tersebut. And then as I said tadi, tidak wajib tapi lebih baik kalau kamu boleh beri example, contoh. Okay, tolong ingat ini CD tambah P tambah IL tambah IX. Okay, itu adalah kita punya first paragraph. Our second paragraph, isi kedua. Okay, very sorry bising so sorry. Okay, so next, ingat yang merah adalah our CD, cohesive devices, diikuti dengan our point number 2. Sebab ini isi nombor 2 kan. Obviously kita bagi isi, kita kena bagi juga penerangan kepada isi tersebut. And then next ialah kita punya contoh, for instance. And then last paragraph also kita mulakan dengan penanda wacana, finally, terakhir kan. So last, diikuti dengan isi nombor 3. And then boleh terus because and then our penerangan like atas isi nombor 2 ini, atau atau we titik and then we mulakan with our a new sentence with our elaboration, and then followed by the example. Kalau tidak dapat bagi example, titik is also fine, depends on you. And then as I said earlier, kalau untuk email dia punya penutup, conclusion, it combines with the last paragraph. So your conclusion untuk your email is this one. Ini adalah your conclusion. That is all for now. Bye. Tidak perlu panjang-panjang. Okay, so email format, it's a suggestion. Suggestion for you to memorize, for you to follow, and then you fill the empty spaces, isi tempat kosong from the answers you get from the question. Kalau kamu dapat write better than this, it's also fine, digalakkan lagi. But if you want easy, mau senang, mau fokus pada part 2, essay part 2, essay part 3, then you can make it easy for you by memorizing this and then just isi tempat kosong. If you are able to follow this, memorize, and then isi memang tepat dengan soalan, guarantee 20 out of 20. And then if you look at here, regards, kita sambung regards, your name. Ini bukan kamu sign tanda tangan kamu contoh begini, bukan. Kamu tulis nama kamu, Lola. Ini dapat garis. Contoh regards Lola. Atau kamu malas mau ingat, tapi regards pun just Lola di situ. If you have any question, remember, if you have any questions, please ask your English teacher, but hopefully this is easy enough for you to understand. So we move on with our sample question. We already look at the writing pyramid here, and then writing formula. We already look at also the format. Now we look at the sample. So for sample, ini contoh soalan email SPM So you receive an email from your friend Norina. So hello Mazmina. This is the question. Hello Mazmina. So your name is Mazmina, I finally got used to living in an island. Penang is not bad at all. Life is not the same though. It is rather hectic and hot here. I heard you've transferred to Sabah. I really miss you and I think I'd like to visit you. May I come and stay with you during the December holidays? Could you please show me around Sabah? I can't wait to receive a favorable reply from you, Norina. So this is the question. And now we'll dissect. Kita tengok soalan ini. So, first step is to find the question. Step pertama ialah cari soalan di dalam email ini. So the question here is, paling senang you look at the tanda soal lah kan. So we got 1, 2 tanda soal. So first tanda soal is, may I come and stay with you during the December holidays? That is your first, I write here lah, sekejap. That is your first question, soalan pertama. Could you please show me around Sabah? That is your second question, soalan kedua. So if you remember, when you get back, when you receive your examination paper from your teacher sudah ditandakan. You see di bawah essay kamu there's like this kan, C A O L gitu. So ini marka kamu contoh berapa kan. So that is how you correct marks. So C yang pertama, all full marks 5 ya, total marks is 20. So C adalah kamu punya content. Content kamu bergantung kepada soalan. Q1, Q2 means kamu ada 2 marka di sini. Kalau kamu straight away answer, kamu ada 2 marka di sini. Mana kamu mau cari lagi 3 marka? 5 tolak 2, 3 kan? So kamu kena cari 3 lagi marka. The way kamu dapat 3 lagi marka is kamu tambah elaboration di sini, tambah elaboration. Kan ini question adalah point. Point tambah elaboration 2 marka. So kamu dapat 2 marka di sini, 2 marka di sini. Mana lagi 1 marka? So the way kamu mau tambah marka is either kamu provide contoh di salah satu, or kamu provide another elaboration. Okay? Kamu tambah contoh di salah satu lah, question number 1 atau point number 1, point number 2, atau kamu tambah penerangan. Sini kan penerangan 1, okay, kamu tambah lagi 1 penerangan. Kamu dapat itu, kamu confirm kamu dapat content 5. Hopefully kamu faham ya. I'm using Malay sudah nih, takkan tak faham kan? Okay, let's look at the sample answer. Okay, so Norina, how are you? Ingat, ini using the email format tadi. Okay, so sample answer, how are you? I hope you are fine. I want to tell you about your, kalau di sini kosong kan, about apa? So about your, sini kita cari pada soalan. The title you can get from the question, which is plans to visit Sabah in December. And then next, okay, ini tambahan lah ya. It is a great pleasure to be your personal guide. Sabah has so much to offer. This is tambahan saja. Kalau sampai December pun totally fine, no problem. Okay, so you have options. Kalau di example form email format tadi, kamu tambah your first point pada introduction. But if like this you pisah pun here, no problem also. Okay, essay is supposed to be between you and your creativity lah. Kalau kamu dapat tulis yang mana-mana kamu selesai, yang penting it is understandable. Okay, so we look at here. First of all is our CD. I would love for you to come and stay with me. Sini kan soalan pertama, come and stay with you during the December holidays. Sini dia jawab, would love for you to come and stay with me during the December holidays. That is point number 1. And then bila kita ada point, ingat balik CD tambah P tambah EL tambah EX. So when we have a point, obviously we will follow with the elaboration. So I have tons of activities that we can do during your stay here. That is the elaboration. This is EL. As you see, there is no EX here. That is fine. As I said earlier, it is fine. Tiada example pun, no problem. Now we move on to the second point. Next is our second CD, second cohesive devices, penanda wacana kedua. Okay, remember after next you follow by the second point. Okay, we can go to the famous Kinabalu National Park to enjoy the panoramic views such as the majestic Mount Kinabalu and Desa Cattle Farm. Okay, so we look at the second question, betul kan? Could you please show me around? Tunjukkan saya, bawa saya jalan-jalan, dia cakap kan. So sampel jawapan di sini ialah we can go to, see dia bagi tahu mana mau jalan. famous Kinabalu National Park, and then to enjoy Mount Kinabalu and Desa Cattle Farm. That is point number 1. Okay, dari sini sampai sini adalah point number 1. Other than that, also a CD. Very good. Penanda wacana seterusnya, we can also visit the pouring hot spring with its lush tropical forest. Ini kita juga boleh melawat pouring. That is point number, this is number 2. Now, ini juga point number 2. Dia kasih tahu di sini mana, dia tanya sini mana mau jalan. Kita bagi tahu pergi Kinabalu National Park. Other than that, ialah selain itu. Dan kita juga boleh melawat pouring. Itu juga adalah point number 2. So, berapa point di sini? 1, 2, 3. Sudah 3 markah. Elaboration 4. So, 4 markah, kita kena cari satu lagi point. Kita tengok sini ya. Visit pouring hot spring with its lush tropical forest as its natural setting. Okay. Penerangan dia ialah pouring hot spring dengan hutan lebat lah kan, hutan tropika yang lebat sebagai natural setting. That is also viewed as penerangan. Elaboration. Kenapa mau pergi pouring? Sebab boleh nampak dia punya yang hutan yang lebat itu, kan? So that is also to me lah ya, viewed as elaboration. So kita tengok berapa markas ini. P1, P2, P2 adalah 1, 2, 3 marks. Elaboration ada 2, 1, 2. So that overall C is 5 marks. Okay, begitu kita tulis. Kalau CA O dengan L itu, CA ialah bahasa email kamu lah. Ini daripada kawan kamu kepada kamu. So obviously your bahasa tidaklah formal kan. Adakah kamu kalau membawa kawan kamu pergi kantin, kamu tanya dia macam mana? Sudikah kamu mengikuti saya ke kantin? Bukan kan? Mesti kamu cakap, Pika mari pergi kantin. So itu perbezaan bahasa. Bahasa kamu di dalam email ini, if you read it closely, okay, it looks like semi formal language. Okay, bukan yang terlalu formal. Okay, next is organization. Organization is your use of penanda wacana, that is first. And then also your linkers. Tahu apa linkers? Penghubung ayat. Ada and, apa lagi selain and? Nanti kamu belajar apa itu linkers sebelum kita mula balik sekolah Januari ya. Okay. Lastly is your language, bahasa. Bahasa ni paling senang. Bahasa is whether you use very simple English atau remember English ada basic English, complex, compound sentence kan. So language is usually whether kamu use yang beginilah bahasa yang bagus, okay? And then also paling penting ejaan and tanda baca. Ejaan contoh sini tidak masalah ejaan lah. But in my years of teaching, paling senang kamu selalu salah eja is friend kan. Friend adalah kawan, tapi kamu telah ampau melaju-laju tulis time exam. Dia jadi begini. Fried. Kalau satu sahaja salah, boleh dimaafkan. Tapi bayangkan if you use fried ini sebagai friend, sebagai kawan, dari awal kamu punya essay sampai habis. Fried. So, kami akan tolak as cikgu kan. Bila mark kamu punya essay, kami akan tolak markah di language. So, language paling senang kamu tengok kesalahan ejaan, kesalahan tanda baca. Okay? Hopefully, you learn a lot today. Remember, if you have any questions, don't be scared to ask your teachers. Tidak juga cikgu kamu akan marah kamu. Okay? If you have any more If you have any question, remember, ask your teachers or your friends. Hopefully you learn a lot today bila you decide to open this PDPR English, and see you when I see you lah. Okay, thank you everyone.